CTB. You know who it is.
YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Concise the Barber, and we're back with another Concise review. So we did a mid-year review on the top 4 trimmers of 2023. So now I think it's needed to do the top 4 clippers of 2023. So let's get into this video and let's see what the top 4 are. I basically want to start this video off with this one clipper. I think a lot of people, I'll probably say at least about 60 to 70% of barbers have one of these clippers on their station. And the first clipper I'm going to be talking about is the Babyliss Boost FX clipper. And I honestly think that this clipper is just one of those clippers that I say a few years ago, say about 2019, they came out of nowhere with the clipper and trimmer combo, and it was a whole different look. And now they have the Boost version of it. And the main reason why I love this one is because this is the one that I feel does the most with no problems. So the Boost FX clippers, this one comes in at 6,800 RPMs with 2-hour plus runtime. That in itself is the upgrade from the previous one that most people probably had. But this one is probably the best one out of the bunch. You could probably, I would say it's similar to this one and the Snap FX clipper. If you haven't seen that one, I'll show you that one right here. But the Snap FX and the Boost Plus, to me, they're very, very similar in performance wise. So I like this one because it has the rubber grip. This rubber grip on this clipper was a must. It was a need. I wish they definitely would have had it when it first came out, but it's okay. We always level up, and that's exactly what they did. So I love that, and I honestly love the wedge blade. Now, the Low Pros, they have another clipper called the Low Pros. They came out with the wedge blade, but I honestly didn't like it on those. I definitely do like it on the Babyliss FX clippers. I don't know why, but it works very well, and I have no problems with any texture hair, any kind of texture hair. It removes bulk, and it does clean work after the bald line. It does nice blends. So to me, this is definitely one of the top clippers out right now. And like I said, most of y'all probably have a version of it because there are a few versions of it. But to me, the Boost FX is one of the best ones. I think should be on your station. It's definitely on my station, but I definitely like it. So that's number 1, and I'm not doing number 1 to number 4, the least to greatest. I'm just doing the 4 that I think. You can list them however you want, but just letting you know. So the second one I'm going to be talking about is a clipper I don't even have anymore, and the reason why is because I did a giveaway, or I did something. I gave them away. I sold them. I don't know. I was just being real generous that day or that week. I don't know what's going on with me, but to be honest, I definitely think it's still one of the best clippers out there, and that is Stylecraft Rebel clipper. That clipper, man, is crazy. When it first came out, it had so much buzz. A lot of people were talking about it. I did a Concise review on it, and I gave it a thumbs up on every area. It has 7,200 RPMs and 3-hour plus runtime. You can't really beat that. You know, the time that it came out, there wasn't that many clippers that had 3 hours plus. Now that's kind of common, but at that time it was like, yo, this is exactly what we needed, because a lot of people were trying to find that clipper that was somewhat like the Seniors and the Magic Clips, you know, blended together, and that's what I think the Rebel really is. So this clipper to me is one of the best ones. It does, like I said with the other clipper, great with balding out, great with fading, great with bulk. It can do everything, and I never had a problem, and it never got stuck on me or anything. Even with the blade that it comes with a blade that Stylecraft came out with. It was called the Fusion blade. Now that blade is now called a Vapor blade. Same exact blade, but it's just a different name. But the Fusion blade made it even that better of a clipper. So definitely a shout out to Stylecraft. If you guys would like to get that clipper on their website, you can use my discount code Concise10, and you can definitely pick up a great clipper. Now the third one I'm going to be talking about, it is basically in the same family as the Rebel. This one recently just came out, and I did do a Concise review on this, and it is the Stylecraft Instinct clipper. And yes, I'm talking about the small, crazy powerhouse of a clipper, man. This thing is crazy. And the fact that it is at 9,500 RPMs, just as is coming out of the box, but if it struggles with any resistance, it'll rev up to 11,500 RPMs. Man, that is crazy. Like, I never had to use it. I don't think it ever had to rev up, to be honest, because 9,500 RPMs is just crazy in itself. But having that and also having a 4-hour battery life, like, what are we talking about here? Like, why would you not get this clipper? Now, I would say this clipper is on the pricier side, and it is smaller. So even me, myself, with huge hands, I definitely thought I was gonna have a problem with using it day to day. But honestly, it actually fits very well on my hand. So they did a good job ergonomically, and I just think that this is definitely one of the best ones to get. It's probably a few people's #1 clipper out right now. And I wouldn't be mad at them if they said that. So it's definitely in my top 4. It's something I use every day. So I definitely think that you guys should try it out, get you one, and let us know what you think of it. So to the last one, and I had to really think about this one. I struggled a little bit, and the reason why I struggle is because I don't want all of these to be a click lever. I don't always use a click lever when I'm cutting. So all of this that I'm saying is coming from my personal usage and personal opinion on what I think is the top 4 right now that I've used. And I'm going to also give an honorable mention because there's another clipper out there that does not get talked about at all. But I had to switch it up. I'm not going to use a click lever for my 4th one. I am going to just use a floating lever, and it is the gold magic clips. And here's the reason why. To be honest, that stagger tooth blade, the power that the gold magic clips come with, that in itself is just, that mixture is just a well-rounded mixture. All of these clippers I'm talking about don't have no problems with bulk, fading, or ball line removal. If you know how to adjust your blades the right way, you're never going to have a problem with none of these clippers. So I wanted to put a floating lever on there because there are some people that don't like the click lever. I like all. Like, I'm not biased, you know what I mean? I like all of them. I like click, I like floating. I like all different types of clippers for whatever I need to use them for. But to me, having that floating clipper, man, you just had the freedom of how to tweak the fade however you want to. Having a click lever is cool. You got 5 different measurements. It keeps you so structured that there's no room to tweak something in between those gaps. Even though it's a very, very small gap, and I know some of y'all are probably saying, yo, it's not even that serious. I'm just saying that I think it's very, very wise to understand how to use a floating lever. So I had to put one on there for it to be one of the top 4 today, and it's the gold magic clips. And like I said, I was going to do an honorable mention. Now, this clipper doesn't get much love at all, or this type of clipper, but y'all seen some heavy hitters use them. You've seen some OG use them. All the people that I really follow have a pair of them, and it is a detachable clipper. I honestly think that you should definitely you should at least try a detachable clipper. I don't think you should go, this is just me personally, I don't think it would have been wise for me to go my whole barbering career without ever touching a detachable clipper or even knowing how to use it. Like, I wanted to know it all when it comes to barbering. I have Oster Octanes. I love mines. They do great fades. If you have coarse hair clientele, detachable clippers will be your best friend, to be honest. So I definitely just wanted to say that for other new barbers that might see this, or young barbers that might see this, a detachable clipper, it is pricey, and so are the blades. But if you ever get to a place where you can afford one, I would highly suggest that you try a detachable clipper. So that's my video, y'all, on my top 4 clippers mid-year. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I know some of y'all are probably gonna go crazy on the last one I said, but it is what it is. That's my experience. And until I use more clippers that are coming out and that are upcoming, these are my 4 right now. So thank y'all for watching, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. And make sure y'all subscribe. 5K is coming up, and y'all know what that means. If you don't, giveaway time.
CTB, you know who it is.